Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Happy, Joyous, and Free, the channel that talks about how wonderful being in recovery is. I'm here at the beach, which is pretty usual for me. It's been about a week since I've been down here because we've had nothing but rain for a week. Today, it's not raining necessarily. It's like a mist out here, and that's why I'm not walking. I'm near the stairs, so I can make a quick exit if I need to if it starts raining. But I've been without videos for a week, and that's driving me crazy. So I'm out here come hell or high water. I'm doing a video this morning, darn it. As you can see, the weather's not cooperating. So I'll be doing my video from right here in front of the dunes today. So like I said, happy, joyous, and free is kind of my motto. And it's also the motto of this channel. Happy, joyous, and free. Life is not supposed to be a vale of tears. That's exactly what it once was for many of us. You know, I like to talk about the blessings that are behind recovery. And I don't mean just not drinking. A lot of times, people who go into recovery are thinking, okay, all I got to do is quit drinking. Well, the thing about that is that it goes deeper than that. Research has shown us that it's a spiritual ailment. And what that means is that we have to have a spiritual answer. And of course, that means that you got to have some sort of belief in God or some power that's bigger than you. The other thing is you can't do it alone. You know, I can't tell you how many times I tried to just, okay, I'm just going to put the bottle in the cabinet and stop. Well, that didn't work out too good. Basically, what I want to talk about is why would you want to quit drinking? You know, think of all the things you're going to give up. When you quit drinking, you're giving up all those hangovers. You're giving up all those times that you have to call into work and come up with some lame excuse. You know, I don't know about you, but I only have so many family members that can die, and I have to go to their funeral today. You know, I only have so many tires on my vehicle that go flat, and I can't make it into work. So those are some of the things you'll give up. You'll also give up, having friends that they're probably worse off than you are. You know, if you're anything like me, you looked for friends that you could point to and go, well, at least I'm not that bad. You know, I know that's what I did. I had friends that were way worse than me. Now, you know, everybody's tolerance for pain, their level of pain tolerance is different. And so, you know, I got to that level with mine. Of course, mine had my drinking had consequences with it that were just amazing. And that's another thing that I had to give up when I quit drinking. I had to give up all those consequences of my drinking. So let's talk about what we'll gain by not drinking. Again, like I said before, it's not just about putting the plug in the jug and not drinking anymore. It's about becoming a different person. It's about becoming someone you're happy with. You know, one of the first things that we do in recovery is try to change. Not just change our behavior when it comes to drinking or what we drink or how much we drink. We change the person inside. You know, I can only speak for myself here when it comes to this, but you know, I was raised with a core set of values my parents instilled in me. You know, you don't do this. You just don't do that. Certain lines you just don't cross, man. You know, you were raised better than that, and they were real to me. Those set of values that my parents instilled in me, they were very, very real to me. And most people most people will adjust their behavior to meet that set of values. But not me. I adjusted my values to meet my behavior. It's something that's kind of common with people who have alcoholism, or they're, struggling with a drinking problem. Drinking started out just having a good time, a little social lubricant, if you will, a way to loosen up and enjoy myself, set some of the inhibitions aside and just let my hair down, so to speak. Enjoy myself out there. That's the way it started. And that's probably the way a lot of people start. I've heard all kinds of different ways of people starting. But that was the way it started for me. And I remember the first time I drank. It scared the heck out of me. I was a kid. And I got very drunk, very sick. And but one thing, this is something else I had to give up. Some of the consequences or those bad behaviors, I stole a bottle of wine, and that was my first drink at 12 years old. And so I had to give up, when I quit drinking and got into recovery, I had to give up that type of behavior. The illegal behaviors that created the majority of my consequences in life. So let's get back to some of the things that we gain by quitting drinking and being in recovery, changing the person within us. One of the things that I gained was a sense of purpose. My life has purpose today. It has meaning. That's one of the reasons I do these videos. I want to show people another way to live. Another thing I've gained, and I never thought I would, I gained trust. People trust me today. Even those that I socked it to them, man, back in the day, they trust me today. That's huge. Another thing I've gained is respect. Not only do I respect myself, but I get respect from other people. My family, my friends, my associates. I have gained a level of respect from people. And I never thought I would, believe me. I wasn't worth respecting, let's say that. One of the reasons I gained that trust and respect back from other people is because I went to them and made amends for my past behavior. That's a little uncomfortable to do, but it's part of the process. It's part of recovery. Clearing away the wreckage of my past. With that, I gained respect and trust. Making amends to those that we've harmed in the past, it's a very humbling process. It's a humbling thing to do. To go to a person, and say, hey, look, I'm turning my life around, and I feel bad about the things that I've done to you in the past. And this isn't just an apology. This is, I'm here to set the record straight. I'm here to make it right if I can do that at all. If it's financial, I'll pay you. If it has something to do, just let me know what I can do to even the score. One of the things that I've heard when it comes to making amends, if you run over somebody's mailbox, you don't owe them an apology. You owe them a mailbox. That's the only way to set the record straight. It's the only way to even the score. You get them a new mailbox and install it. You don't just drop off a new mailbox. See, in the process of doing that, you gain your own respect. And I think that's almost more important than respect from others. When I have cleared away the wreckage of my past, I can stand tall. And I can use that past to help others. You know, I'm pretty honest on this channel about who I am and my past and that sort of thing. And, you know, a lot of it had to do with legal issues. From that first drink, like I said, you know, I stole the wine that I drank. And, that was just the beginning. Once I was under the influence, all bets were off. There went that value system that I was, instilled with by my parents. All of that went right out the window. And I was willing to just, do anything, I have to say that if things are getting bad for you in your drinking and you feel like the consequences are starting to build, if you continue drinking, those consequences are not going to get any better. They will get progressively worse. If your drinking is causing problems in your life, my suggestion is to try to do something about it. Try to change. So my suggestion is that if you're experiencing those consequences, they're not going to get any better. They're going to get progressively worse. I suggest you do something. Get sober. Join a program of some kind. Get involved in helping other people. Clear away the wreckage of your past by making amends to people you've done harm to. Give up the consequences. Give up the hangovers. Give up the busted up relationships. And get honesty, integrity, respect, trust. You'll get to the point where you actually like the person in the mirror. And I don't know if you're anything like I was, I did not like that guy very much at all. So I'm very happy about that. This process of recovery has changed my life. It's changed the way I view the world around me, and it's changed the way the world views me. So if you're interested in becoming happy, joyous, and free, drop me a line in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Maybe I can give you some pointers on somebody to call. If it's something that you want to do, it's life-saving. Yes, it's life-changing. And it's scary. But you can do it. I know you can. So, hopefully tomorrow I can get out here, or in the next day or two, I can get out here and there'll be some sunshine. And I can take you guys for a walk on the beach rather than just standing in front of the dunes. So, you guys have a great day. And, in between now and the next time I see you, try to keep that plug in the jug and do some changing about who you are. Stay happy, joyous, and free, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.